Something showed up in our pasture, and I'm going to have to show you. They're mean to her, so I'm going to show you. So here's our goats. We have them out in the pasture. And look what showed up. Oh, she's going potty, I think. A sheep. I don't know where this sheep came from. They keep chasing her off. Poor sheep. And, no. She just wants to hang around them, and they just won't let her. But I don't know where she came from, guys. Like, I'll put her in the back. Like, we don't have any neighbors around that have sheep. This guy over here that borders us has cattle. The guy back there, he used to have goats. At one time he had sheep, I think before goats. Anyway, it's been years. He hasn't had anything over there. That's on the back side. And on the south side, those people don't have animals. They don't have animals. And they don't have fence for animals. Anyway, and we don't have any breaks in our fence. Our goats stay in. I don't know how this sheep got in my pasture. There's like, I don't know how. So, she has tags. I don't know if you can see. I'll turn it around. Oh, would you quit, Dory? She has tags. I can't get close to her because of the goats. See, look at her fur sticking up. She's like, don't you get near me, sheep. So then the sheep runs away. She sticks around the goats, but not very close. Because, I don't know what I can't get close to her because the goats protect me. Like from the dogs, from everything. I come out here and they are right around me and nothing else is going to get around me. But look at her trying to nurse. That's not even her mama. Silly thing. And she doesn't have anything. Oh, did she run away from you too? Poor sheep. I'm gonna have to catch her. I think. Look at those babies. See how fat they are out here on this nothingness? This is dry, crispy, like nothing. There's nothing good in there. But this is very dry. But they're getting something because look at their bellies. They're getting something. I wish I could make a like on Fowler Family Farm. They have their pasture divided into smaller sections so they can do the rotation grazing. And I wish we were set up I could do that. We started, this was 2 years ago. I don't know. I'm sure there's videos back there, but we started this fence and all the T-posts are up and we put the things for hot wire on. You can see the line on the south side has all four for the 4 strands of hot wire. And then, actually there's 5, you just can't see the bottom one. And then these, closest to me, they had them, but see that one still has them, but they've been removed by animals. Anyway, but we have no way to get water out there. It's way at the back, and our water is way up there by the house. So, but it would be, that would be optimal. Finally, I started walking, so she'll quit rubbing on me. How you doing, Kai? She came up when there was feed earlier. She did come up, but not very close because of them. I don't know. I think what we'll probably do is put her, whoa, where's my camera? Is put her in with Belle. And there's boy goats in there, but I don't know. That way she can get feed, because there poses another problem. Oh, sheet metal out there. There poses another problem with her out here with the goats is I have goat feed because our goats need copper, and there's copper in the feed. In fact, we still copper bolus, even feeding them goat feed that has some copper in it. And copper is deadly to sheep. So my goat feed, she can't eat. She's running around. Hey, baby. So I can't have her out here, but she can have I feed, in the summer, I feed an all stock to my horses, and the goats, the two boys in the front, there's a wire in the dirt. Sorry. The two boys in the front and the horses all get that, and that would be safe for her to have. So I guess I'm going to put her with the two boys, Ray, who's big as she is, or bigger, and then my no-name Hertshire buckling. There, she's like, so that she can feed, and maybe since Ray and Belle are besties, and my little Hertshire buckling really doesn't have a friend, maybe she could be a friend for him. See, she has tags and ears. It says 89 on that orange one. The other one I can't see, but guys, I don't know how she got in here. Nothing I have can get out, and she can't get out. Or she would have gotten out, I would think. But so I don't even know. They're chasing her away. I don't even know what kind of sheep she is. Like, do you guys know? I think she may be a hair sheep. Doesn't she look like a hair sheep? I don't know. I don't know my sheep. I'm very uneducated on that. But she kind of looks like she sheds off herself, so it doesn't look like she's been sheared. So, I don't know. I don't even know how we're going to get her in there. She does come in the pen where the girls eat. So, what are you doing? Quit. You too. What are you doing? This one was chewing on my shorts. Quit. I don't need you chewing on my shorts. Oh my goodness, Rain. Silly girl. The dogs are going crazy with her out there. Hey, Savannah, don't chase her. You're just scaring her. You're not going to catch her. Don't do it. Poor baby's scared. Okay, so if y'all know anything about sheep and can help me know, she's getting ruined by here. Poor baby. Know what she is. I would appreciate it. And we'll be going down the road and asking neighbors if they've lost a sheep. I don't know anybody around here that has them, though. But we'll ask and see if somebody's missing a sheep. Otherwise, I don't know that somebody didn't just dump her in our pasture. I don't know. I don't know how she got here. She showed up I would say night, like later in the night, because either that or wee hours of the morning. Because it was daybreak and the dogs were going nuts. And so I came out to the backyard, and all the goats, instead of laying down about that time, they're still laying down. And instead of laying down, they're all standing at attention looking out toward the pasture. And so I get my shoes on, a flashlight, and I go out there, and I see a sheep. So I don't know. I really don't know where she came from. Look at these goats. They're so funny. There's this rock pile right here. I believe this is where the kids were going to dig a grave for one of our goats, but it was too dry and too hard. And see all that rock? That's why they couldn't dig. They got that much dug out, but the goats like to rub around in it and take a dust bath or whatever. Dang it. Silly goats. Oh, look, all of them are coming over. I'll check out. Look at that. I think it's funny having the twins here. One gets picked on, the other one comes over. That's funny. What are you doing, Kai? You're usually the one headbutting everybody. So since Shelly's been gone, I really don't know. I've been watching the goats, and I don't know who really took over the herd queen position. I think it might be Kai. She's the oldest one that's out here. But, or it might be Moana, the white goat there. I don't know. These are sparring, but that won't lead to much. Azora is not. Azora is Shelly's daughter, but she doesn't have the queen mentality. See, Moana's going over there, and they're kind of like, oh yeah, not her. We're not gonna fight with her. Here's Shelly's little girl. I don't get real close to her very often because I failed to tame her. I mean, she was pretty tame as a baby, but we didn't mess with them. And so, but she's pretty. What are you all doing?
Dory.
They're so funny. And then there's the sheep. Looks like she's far off, but she's really not that far off. She's an outsider. I feel so sorry for her.
I feel very sorry.
You feel sorry for her too? Savannah feels.
She has no friends.
She has no friends, huh? I feel sorry for her too. Let me drink some kind of Dory. She's down here chewing on me again. Why are you chewing on me? I would like to pet you. I think you're pretty. We don't have any that color. What? Moana? What are you doing?
Moana.
And then there's our lonely little sheep. It's so sad. It makes me very sad. I'll have to put her in the pen so I can pet her and tell her that she's pretty. The pen over there, she's closer.
Yeah,
and we can.
How are we going to catch her?
You don't have to catch her. Just give her treats. Let her warm up to you. Make it on her terms.
Maybe we can give her apple juice.
Don't be pushy. Pushy doesn't make friends. Then the horses stay away. I think my camera's dirty. Then the horses stay away completely. I love seeing them out here. Horses are so pretty. So pretty.
No, Sabrina's out.
Saber is always out. Aren't you, Sarah?
Looks like
Huh? Oh, Pongo, that big, huge dog that doesn't chase my goats at all, never has, chases the sheep away from the goats. He is very protective of what's here, which is odd because I don't think he's any guardian dog. I don't know, are like Great Danes protective too? I don't know. I don't know what he is. But, which I'm glad he is trying to keep everything else away that doesn't belong here. The problem with that is that I don't want this poor sheep. I don't want her chased away. She's scared and lonely. Oh, see, she got a little bit close. But here's the confrontation coming. She says, "Get away." Poor sheep. She gets close to him. But if Moana, that white goat, sees her that close to the babies, she'll chase her away. See? Oh, she didn't that time. Poor sheep. Why are you guys so mean to the sheep? She's just a sheep.
Just like a goat. But furry.
She doesn't even have horns. She doesn't have anything. She's just a scared little sheep. Maybe she's old or something and somebody dumped her. I mean, sheep are herd animals. Why is there this one sheep? I don't know. I don't know. She seems fine. Poor baby. And while I'm out here looking at the sheep, here's River. She got bored of standing up. She's just going to sit here and smell my leg. Yeah, Lori. She's a baby. But so that's our update and our surprise guest. Unexpected stranger. But maybe before this video goes out, maybe I'll have her in the other pen and I can show you if she gets along there. And maybe we can give her treats, right, Savannah? And maybe she'll come up and let us love on her or pet her or, I don't know, give her some attention. Because poor baby, she's just so scared. She stays about like that all day and then they chase her away. I don't know. Anyway, well, the boys did it. Wow, it's bright out here. The sheep is out with the goats.
Every time
And there is Belle. And there's Boy and Ray. And we got them a hay bale because there's just nothing out here. It's too dry. The grass isn't growing fast enough for them to eat. So they're playing with the hay bale, I think, more than anything.
I pet
Hey, sheep. Hey, sheep. She's still scared to death. Can't get close to her, but at least out here. Are you petting him? Yeah.
Whenever I pet him in that pen, she's in there and she comes.
But you can't ever pet her, huh?
Not now.
No, not yet.
When I try, she's right beside the fence. I try, she runs away.
So, there is the update. She is caught. Well, she's in a smaller area. And, see if I can turn this around and see. It's really bright out here. And she can, the food we feed them is the same food we feed the horses, which doesn't have the copper in it, so the sheep can have it. One of the main problems, besides not being able to get close to her at all, was out in the big pasture. We feed all of our does goat food, and it has copper. They need that copper, and it will kill a sheep. So, so she can't have the copper. This is way more manageable, and we still have not found her home. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this sheep. I don't need another mouth to feed, and I don't have a boy sheep, so she can't be productive. And I still have no clue how she got here. But that is the update for right now on the sheep. And also, I want to show you, just a second, an empty, stinky pen. Wow, the pen still smells real bad. But the pen is empty because he is... Hi, Slick. In the back of the truck because it is time for Stinky Boy to go home. Yeah. His head's fine. It's not goopy. He says hello. Hello. And so farewell, Stinky Buck. Yeah. Here we go.